Ladies and gentlemen, I am the mad scientist, coming to you live from Tokyo, Japan. I want you to look at your man. Now back to me, now back to your man, now back to me. I am a well-learned doctor capable of feats of medical genius. What does he do? Welcomes people to the local Walmart. This guy over here is saying I'm too close, and that we aren't doing an Old Spice commercial. I was just trying to add a little humor to this ridiculous show. Anyway, the Mummy and I have just started our new talk show, Late Night with Respiratory Ninja. I have the honor of introducing our first guest. Get a shot of the background, you imbecile. I hate live TV. I don't have time for this right now. We wanted to make a little beginning like SNL, you know, with the actors running around New York City. But, unfortunately there are only two of us, and I don't run anywhere. I just kind of lurk in the shadows. Anyway, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, from the internet sensation Respiratory Ninja, special guest star Nurse Elaine.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host Respiratory Ninja and welcome tonight's guest, Nurse Elaine.
Thank you all so much. Oh, it is so good to be here. How are you, Ninja?
Oh, I'm great. So glad you could join us tonight.
So where is the mad scientist? A respiratory break.
Good one, Elaine. Unfortunately, the mad scientist is still rounding. Apparently, he couldn't find anyone to round, and he had to write the notes and the to-do lists. He has to cover night call too, and I heard there was a 3-car pileup on I-79.
Glad I called off tonight then. That's all I need, is some half-dead trauma from my first assignment. After I left the lab yesterday, I went back to SICU, and Susan told me I was going to cover bed 5. They were supposed to get a code from the floors, but luckily they called it, after about 45 minutes. I was like, oh thank you Jesus.
We have all been there. You feel guilty sometimes, but you are just like, I hope this dude dies, I'm so freaking busy. I know I have done it. Oh, stop that out there. It happens.
You're like, you had better go fast before the scientist gets a hold of you and drags it out for weeks.
Yeah, I changed my living will after he got there to no CPR.
It is so true. I know many of us have done that. Many of us floor nurses are like, shit. I knew I should have checked on this guy earlier. Then the doctor wants to know what happened when the code is called. And you are like, he was fine when I checked on him about 15 minutes ago. Meanwhile, he's blue and his earlobes are all curled up cause he's been dead for 20 minutes.
How are you dealing with your newfound fame?
I don't have a dog. If I did, it would not be a hound dog. Fame is a good name for a dog though.
Oh, I guess I'm misinformed.
That is okay. You must be nervous, it is only your second show.
Now, many people are upset that you are portrayed as an idiot. What can you say to the critics?
It is just a role I play. Although I do try to stay in character. Just the other day at the market, a little boy started choking on a grape. Luckily I had the screenwriter's number on speed dial. Everyone kept on like, help him nurse, do something. I don't know how they knew I was a nurse.
Maybe it was the white nursing uniform with the big red cross on it.
It could have been, I don't know.
Anyway, how did it turn out?
It was half chewed up, but I guess it was still big enough to occlude the little guy's airway.
So you got the grape out?
Yes, I tripped over a display of Little Debbie snack cakes and landed on his stomach, and he shot that little sucker right out of there.
Whatever works. Tell us the worst thing about your newfound fame.
Well, my boyfriend broke up with me not long after the second episode.
Why? Was he afraid you would score some big shot movie star?
He said I fell in love with myself.
What gave him that impression?
He said I would scream out my own name during lovemaking. I was wondering why his voice sounded so high.
Well, there you have it.
Oh, funny story. The other day. Oh, what was it? I forget. It is gone, just like that. I wanted to remember that story. Too much pressure.
Well, maybe you can think of it for next time. Well folks, I guess that is it for tonight. Everybody, we will be on vacation for a while, so check back soon. And remember,
you are making me stupid.
Good night, World Wide Web.